From the creator of Evil Dead comes Evil Dead 2.
Evil Dead 2 is the sequel to the absolutely terrifying The Evil Dead. Evil Dead 2 was released in 1987 from Sam Raimi yet again. As you know, in the first Evil Dead, we have 5 friends go to a remote cabin in the woods, and there they find the Book of the Dead. It unleashes evil, and they all start murdering each other because they get possessed. Evil Dead 2, we find Ash going to the remote cabin with his girlfriend Linda, and there he finds the Book of the Dead. Anyway, in Evil Dead 2, Ash is going completely insane by himself in the cabin. Meanwhile, Annie, the daughter of Professor Noby, who translated the Book of the Dead, her boyfriend, and 2 guides are making their way to the cabin, and there they find Ash and think that her family was murdered. And soon find out that evil dwells in those woods. As you know, spoiler alert, Ash died at the end of The Evil Dead when the Force hit him. Ash was dead. So, how the hell is he back in Evil Dead 2? Well, this time around, Sam Raimi and Scott Spiegel wanted to take Evil Dead to a different direction by making it funny. Evil Dead 2 is one of the most influential horror comedies ever made. So many films were inspired by it. Remember I mentioned Idle Hands, a movie where a stoner finds out that his hand is possessed by the devil and it has been killing people. And of course there's Shaun of the Dead. There are filmmakers left and right who have been inspired by the Evil Dead series, especially Evil Dead 2 is incredibly inspirational, just like the first film. Evil Dead 2 is what changed the Evil Dead series forever. Because after this, Army of Darkness was completely hysterical. Yes, there was the reboot, remake, sequel of Evil Dead that was horrifying. It was disgusting. It was awesome. And then there's Ash vs. Evil Dead, which is terrifying, but it's fucking hilarious. It's amazing. And yes, if you haven't seen Ash vs. Evil Dead, watch it. The moments of Ash going completely mad, screaming and crying and being beaten up by his dead girlfriend or his possessed hand is just incredible. This film also brought us one of the greatest moments on film, when Ash gets his chainsaw hand.
Groovy.
The effects done in Evil Dead 2 are amazing. The film also ups the blood a lot. Anytime there needs to be blood, Sam Raimi wants more. I know a lot of people must have been put off by Evil Dead 2 when they first saw it, when it was released back in the day, because they had no idea what they were going into. The first Evil Dead is terrifying. It's one of the most terrifying movies ever made. It's disgusting, it's uncomfortable, it's scary. And then, of course, Evil Dead 2 is funny. It's also creepy, but it's funny. I don't know how other people reacted to it, but I know my dad said when he was a kid, he was obsessed with the first Evil Dead. And whenever the news came out about Evil Dead 2 was happening, he freaked out because he loved the first movie so much. He watched it over and over and over again, even with his friends. So, if I'm remembering this correctly, he invited all his friends over, he rented the tape of Evil Dead 2, and they watched it. And when it began, and it was remaking the events of Evil Dead, and then he started to realize that it was going in a more comical approach, he got extremely pissed off and threw the freaking tape. He hated it when he first saw it. As I know he likes it now. But when he first saw it, he was pissed off because it wasn't Evil Dead to him. I love Evil Dead 2. I think this movie's freaking incredible. It's one of the greatest, if not the greatest, comedy horror ever made. Sam Raimi just knows horror so well, and of course he knows comedy very well. This film brings in a lot of their love of the Three Stooges, which would go on to Army of Darkness, and of course, Ash vs. the Evil Dead. I have always loved Evil Dead 2. I suffer with sleep paralysis, and for some odd reason when I was younger, I would fall asleep to Evil Dead 2 every night. Which makes no sense because, yes, it's hilarious, but it's also absolutely terrifying. In moments. There's one moment in this film that makes me extremely uncomfortable, and it's Linda's dancing in the woods. It might be cheesy to people nowadays, but to me, it's terrifying. I've always struggled to find which Evil Dead I like more. I feel like Evil Dead 2 is the better movie, because it feels like this is the movie that Sam Raimi wanted to make the first time around, but he didn't have the money. And now with the money, he was able to make it. And the first Evil Dead is just so inspirational as like a filmmaker's standpoint because it feels like something that you could go out and do. Yes, people would say it didn't cost a lot of money, but a couple $100,000 is a lot of money. But it still felt homemade, like you could do it yourself. The first two Evil Dead movies are so incredible, and it's so hard for me to decide which one I like more because I love every single one of these movies so much. But then again, Evil Dead 2 is yet another perfect Evil Dead movie in this series. Evil Dead 2 is getting a 5 out of 5 from me because it can't be rated any differently. It is perfect. I will be going over Army of Darkness here soon, and I'm very excited to. But until then, please keep watching my videos I've been releasing every week. And please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Please. Be great. And if you ever have any ideas that you want me to check out, please comment below because I will check it out and I'll review it. If it's a movie, if it's a show or something, a video game, I'll do it. So just leave a comment below. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you have a good day.